Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Inside the Den. Today we're going to take a look at Heroes and Generals, and this is a free-to-play first-person World War II shooter that runs directly in your browser. So pretty cool stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on here. The first thing we're going to take a look at is we've got our characters. So you can see you can play as a rifleman, and you got a bunch of different options here. So we can change to First Blood, no badge, we can unlock this. By clicking that, you can see members benefits. We're not going to do that. So we can see here we've got a couple different options. Combat badge. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the info. Slightly more stamina by having this First Blood badge. And the more you earn, then the more of these you'll be able to equip, utilize them, and get different stuff out of them. Excuse me. So now you can see I'm a soldier here. I've got Get Gold, which gold is the premium currency, and then you've got War Bonds, which you can then utilize to buy and open up different weapons and things of that nature. You can see right here, I've got my basic weapon right here. You can see it's equipped, and we can equip it right there or move things around. We can also get more equipment by clicking on this. You can see right here we've got a few different items, and you go in with some basic stuff here, and you can see here's your cost, whether it be in War Bonds or in gold for these different items. Now we're gonna sit there and we can also look. We've got primary weapon, we've got our sidearm. We've just got the one thing that's a little disappointing right now is the lack of items as far as I'm concerned. You can also grab a shovel here, beat people over the head with a shovel. Extra equipment, you've got the M1A1 steel cased anti-tank mines. Then you've got some different mines here. You've got grenades, all kinds of different stuff that you could play with, but really the variety is not as big as you would maybe like to see out of a game like this. But basically we've got our grenade and our rifle, so we can go ahead and jump into combat. Now when you start out, you're going to basically have a couple of small options, and you're going to be able to choose campaigns, which side you're on, whether you're on the German side or whether you're on the US side, stuff like that. So you can get into assault teams. You can see here how assault teams work. You've also got a lot of vehicles. We'll see that when we get into the game. You can set up assault teams, and then you've got different campaigns that you can jump into. I don't know if this is going to load up. It's taking a little bit to load up, but you can jump into different campaigns. Those are essentially run by the generals. That's why it's Heroes and Generals. If you jump in, it's not loading up. So let's just jump into combat. We're waiting for players. So you can see right here we're on day 8. So it's loading up right now because you can see the little quit showed up. I've already chosen my side, so now we've got it loading up, and we're going to get in there. You're going to see from a first-person standpoint, the game actually looks pretty good, especially for being played in the browser. All right, guys, so you can see right now we're getting into a battle. You can see you've got the German side players 10, you've got the US players 8, so it's building up. We've got the battle that starts in approximately 1 minute. So essentially what's going to happen is you see the assault teams down at the bottom, and you have generals that can set those assault teams and move guys around. You can see me in the 7th place there. Now I have my guns set up. You can also see the ping, all that different stuff. And players, it will build up, and these armies will get a little bit larger as different players jump in. This is actually kind of a domination style match. So what's going to happen is we're going to have multiple points. We're going to want to hold those points, and whoever holds 2 or more points the longest will actually see different bars cruising across the top in the US or the GM space. Whoever gets to the 100% first, they win, and that calls it a game. Now we will be able to take, and we will be able to run around. Like I said, you will have vehicles that you're going to be able to get on and jump around in, and you'll be able to see like a bicycle. There's motorcycles, there's tanks, there's jeeps with machine guns on them. There's all kinds of different stuff. You've also got anti-aircraft guns that you can get in and shoot down aircraft. So the game really has a lot of dynamic action going on. So you can see we're going to start down here, or actually up here, sorry. We're going to start up here in the north axis. There's a central capture point, and then obviously there's B. So we're going to kind of go for the main capture point, and we're going to go after this B section right here. Let them let some of our buddies maybe try and sneak around. So we can see here we've got there's our main capture point. So we want to zoom up there real quick, get A first, because it's important that we capture all 3 points, or 2 points at the very minimum. Of course we got stuck because that wall was too steep. So let's run up here to our A spot, and you can see in the bottom right hand corner we've got our ammunition. Bottom left hand corner, that 100%, that's our health, and then the bar underneath it is our stamina. So the stamina allows us to sprint. So let's get in here. The more people in this spot, you can see right there, you can see 4A. So the more people in this spot, the faster the point captures. You can see they're capturing C right now. We're actually already starting to capture B. So I'm gonna go and see if I can't help our guys capture B. You can see that this is a setting where we're out in the woods, and it looks like we've got some Axis guys actually putting the moves on B there. So we got to get in there and kind of help our guys out now. So you want to keep a lookout as well, because it looks like we've got different guys moving around in different areas here. Oh, there's a guy over there. Let's see if we can get him to pop his head up again. Come on now. I know you're there. Come on, buddy. Come on out. Come out wherever you are. He may have been slain. Seeing that some of our guys are actually pushing forward. You do have to make sure that you pay attention, though, because you can definitely move your way around and kind of work your way around to these other areas. Now there's one of the bikes that we can actually jump on. There goes a tank that we can actually get shot by. So you want to be really careful here. So let's go ahead and pull out our grenade. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. Let's pull out our rifle again. Oh! We just got mowed down by that tank. Not good. The good thing is we still do have B, so we just need to enter combat. And you see you have a little bit of a delay. So based on my distance, based on my weapon, stuff like that, I've got 17 seconds from death till I can respawn. So now we're pretty far away. Now this is the time where we would love to see a bike. You can also see that you've got multiple players on one bike, so you can get guys around rather quickly. That tank just mowed us all down probably at the same time. So we got our butts handed to us, and we're losing B now. So we're going to have to get back in there, and hopefully somebody has got a mine, an anti-tank weapon, or even a bazooka, because there can be bazookas. That's right. Big old bazookas be able to take that tank down. You can also take, and occasionally there will be crates on the battlefield that will allow you to pick up certain pieces of gear, certain weapons, certain items, stuff like that. So you want to really pay attention to that stuff. See if that stuff is present on the battlefield. Let's see if we can kind of look around, see if we can find anybody there. Nope. So we got that guy. Let's go ahead and cruise in through here. So there's that tank. Oh, and we're getting shot at by somebody in the other building. Awesome. I'm so good at these first-person shooter games. As you guys know, I suck at these first-person shooter games. Just awful. So I just do my best to stay alive and show you guys as much as possible. But you can also once you get in the game, you can press M and actually see the map and see where you're going. It's really cool to see the dynamic lighting as you're running through the trees. Seeing the different areas, actually the different areas on your map. Like I was running through the trees, you could see the light coming through and actually giving me shadows or actual light on my map. Now you can see right now we've got B back, so you can see our little bar across the top is slowly starting to tick up because we've got 2 out of the 3 spots. Now if we can make our way back there to that C spot, capture that bar will actually move really, really fast. But it looks like they are actually sneaking around trying to capture A. So, and we do have health packs, and you can also take and utilize these to resupply, whether you need health or things such as ammunition. You can use those resupply packs as well. So let's go ahead and move our way in here. You can see little bunkers. The cool thing is the game also has a lot of different modes and options as far as the game environments. So you can get into some of these game environments. Let's take him down. He had a bazooka, so we can we pick up his bazooka? We can. So now we have his bazooka. Sweet. So now we could take and we can go wreak havoc with that tank if we want to. Now I want to go ahead and fully capture this. So we've got 2 guys here. Let's go and let's have some fun. Let's see if we can find our way up to that tank without getting smoked. I would love to be able to fire off this bazooka at least once. Should probably go to that resupply point. Get my health back. Do-do-do. Alright, where are you, tank? But you can take and you can even zoom in with this. You can see you've got the different range options as far as the 30, 60, 80. You can make adjustments depending upon the distance. of the tank. Did I see somebody hiding right there? Oh, and I got the shot off on that tank, but then he just waxed me. At least I got to fire the bazooka. That's all that matters. Firing the bazooka. Most important thing. There he is, just sitting there, just waiting for our guys to come through. We need more bazooka guys to come in and lay waste to him. Those are our guys. Even though I really, really wanted to shoot at them. Don't want to do that. So they're not capturing A yet. Oh, they're capturing B. Damn it. That guy's got another bike, and that's the other thing too with the different vehicles is you can put multiple people on them, and some of the Jeeps and stuff like that, they can hold 2-3 people. Allows you to move around the battlefield a lot quicker. So you really want to pay attention to those things. You can also use trees and the different environments and pieces as cover. When you get into the urban areas, you can get up in the top of buildings, find yourself some really nice little sniper nests. Now obviously I'm getting waxed a lot because some of these guys are finding the nice little spots where you can just camp out and make yourself a nice little round of kills by finding the little holes and little spots where you can hold tight and not have to worry too much about getting shot or things of that nature. So there's one of our guys. Sounds like we've got... see if we can zoom by this guy real quick. Making a run for in the building. I lived. I barely lived, but I lived. It's all that matters sometimes. Even when you barely live, you live. And you can see as I'm taking and as I get into certain situations, I actually respawn health. So not all my health, but some of my health. So you can take in and you can definitely survive for a while if you take and you are careful. I'm not very careful. I'm pretty gung-ho, just kind of loosey-goosey with a lot of this stuff sometimes. But, hey, whatever. You only live once, unless you're playing these games and you live a whole bunch of times. Man, how'd that grenade not take him down? Need to get that tank out of there. Tank is just kicking our butts. So, alright. Looks like we're making our move. We've got A back. Make our move. Let's skip it. Let's see if we can sneak around the backside. Looks like a bunch of our guys are getting back into that back area and really putting the workings on C there. So now you do also, like I was saying, you do have multiple modes. So you get into this is kind of a domination mode. Then you also have other modes where essentially it's just a countdown of like 20 or 25 minutes, maybe even 30 minutes. And you hold those points for as long as you can. And the idea is to not lose all of your points in the time allotted. So the game does have a lot of dynamic modes that you can get into, play, and enjoy. If you don't like one mode, you can jump into a different type of mode, get into that. And the campaigns are pretty easy to jump between. Oh, do we have... Is that... Oh, wasted. Freaking tank, man. Tank is just working me. Well, either way, this gives you guys a good look at what's going on in Heroes in general. I know you guys, Generals, I know you guys don't want to see me just constantly getting wasted on the battlefield. Well, maybe you do, but I'm not sadistic enough to continue to show it to you. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's trip inside the den. Don't forget to subscribe and keep yourself updated as each new episode is released. Also, don't forget to comment and like these videos, as I really do appreciate that feedback. Now, if you'd like to play or learn more about... Uh-oh, he's ringing the bell. That means jump on. We'll jump on. We'll go out. We'll go out with being on the back of this. And we can shoot from here too. Oh, I guess we can't. I thought we could. Well, I think we're making a run at C. But it's kind of cool. He's got the little ding-a-ling bell. Either way, if you'd like to play or learn more about Heroes and Generals, you can read our full review at MMODen.com or just click the link in the description. Till next time, thanks for watching.